10-4, good buddies. BP311's Weekday Sports Picks for Tuesday, October 4th, 2022. I didn't see you on Thursday, so I apologize for that. Usually it is Tuesday and Thursday, but here's the thing. I like to get my lines early, my bets in early in the week, sometimes the weekend prior to the football games. So some of these numbers have actually moved, and I wish I would have done a show over the weekend. I just had too much going on to do it. And if I had nothing to add, like on Thursday, I just had no reason to do a show. If you want more picks, go to Pick It. Look up my handle, BP311. Enter code BANKROLL4880 for a chance to win between $3 and $100 in a raffle. Haven't been using Better Off as much lately. We'll probably try to get back to that soon. But I also got BP311's Hockey Picks, dedicated channel just to the NHL. And I've been running 5 days a week in the preseason. Started off pretty good. Currently, I believe we're at 4-4, but I gave you a pretty good bonus win last Tuesday on the Red Wings, a number that I took at plus 140 night before. Sometimes it doesn't pay off to jump on the lines early. Plus 280 was the final line. They beat the Penguins 6-2. That's a bonus win. That's not going to be counted towards the BP311's Weekday Sports Picks record. It's going to be accounted towards the BP311's Hockey Picks record, which will reset when the NHL regular season starts Tuesday, October 11th, next week, officially. Technically, the season starts the 7th, which is Friday night, and then the 8th, which is Saturday in Prague. The Sharks and the Predators are playing those two games. While they do so, there's still going to be preseason games going on through all of that. Don't forget to join us on Friday, This Week in Sports Betting, Season 2, Episode 3, and it's not going to be on this channel. It's going to be on BP311's Hockey Picks. That's one reason that I want you to go over there and subscribe. There's going to be specials on there. There's going to be more shows, but they're going to be shorter. And it's going to be all hockey. If you're into the NHL, go over there and subscribe to that show, that channel. Also running a contest. You need to comment on one of my BP311's Hockey Picks YouTube channel videos on or prior to October 7th to enter the contest. This Week in Sports Betting special, 8:30 on Friday the 7th. The NHL preview show, BP311, Tanner Kern, Rob S., Corey Manicelli. I still got to talk to TJ Saltdog. I think we'll have at least 4 people on the screen. I'm shooting for more, but we'll see what happens. Lots of insight. We'll talk our Stanley Cup futures, who we think is going to be good and bad this season, who we think is going to be good to bet on, try to give you some pointers in the right direction. I will not compete in the contest, but I need at least 5 people to join to make it official, and once it is, whoever wins is going to get $50, and it won't be me. I may throw you out at the end of the show on Friday if I think about it, what my picks would have been, my 3 teams and my 1 skater, if I were to compete in the contest, but I'm not. I'm not going to keep the money. So I'm giving away $50 to grow the channel, to grow the page, and to grow my following, especially in the NHL picks section of things. So here's how the contest works. You have to comment on a BP311's Hockey Picks video by the end of This Week in Sports Betting. The show starts at 8:30, so just say 9 o'clock. I mean, if the show's going on until 9:15, 9:30, whatever, by the end of the show, on Friday night, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. approximately. You comment, you subscribe to the channel, you comment with 3 NHL teams and 1 skater. Whoever's 3 teams compiles the most regular season wins in the month of October will win the contest. The skater is for the tiebreaker. Whoever's skater, if let's say two people choose whatever 3 teams each, I don't care. Maybe they choose the same 3 teams, maybe they don't, maybe they just end up with the same amount of wins, okay, at the end of the month after Halloween. Well, if they're tied, it goes to the skater, and the goal is scored by that skater. So you got to get it in by Friday night to be entered into the contest, and if I don't get 5 entries, I'm not going to do it. I'm also boosting and paying for promotion on this video, so I'm trying to get a bunch of people on here. We want to get a bunch of people on watching live. We want to get live comments rolling in, interactive feedback, all that stuff. So big show Friday night. Don't forget to check it out. Go subscribe to the channel. Comment your 3 teams, comment your skater, get involved, enter yourself into the contest for a chance to win $50. I can send it to you PayPal or Venmo. Moving on from that, we got a recap last week. Between Tuesday and Sunday, I gave you 10 official plays. We talked about the Red Wings. That was an unofficial play as far as this channel is concerned. I did give you 2 on the Diamond last Tuesday, Royals first 5, minus half a run against the Tigers, plus 124. They get the job done there. It was 3-0 after 5, Kansas City. That's a win. Last Wednesday, I gave you the Astros first 5 -1.5, plus 115. After 5 innings, they were up on the D-backs 4-1. That's another W. Looking good on the diamond there. Moving on, so MLB was 2-0, and we'll just move on from there, right? NCAA Saturday. Look, I told you before, and I'll tell you again, my college plays have not been the greatest. That's kind of been a weak point for me lately. I'm looking forward to the NHL, the NBA. I'm doing pretty decent in the NFL. Week 1 was the exception to that, but since then, doing great. NCAA has just been tough. There's just so many games to choose from. You try to find the spots, but it's hard to find. So not too bad this weekend though. I had Michigan -9.5 against Iowa, and they do get the job done there. 27-14, they covered. TCU money line. Everybody said I was crazy. A lot of people did anyway. 55-24, they beat up on Oklahoma. That's a W. Kentucky money line didn't quite get it done, but it was worth the value in taking the play, I think, at plus 195. By the way, TCU was plus 175. Michigan -9.5 was -120 because I bought the line down a number. Kentucky lost 22-19 to Ole Miss, so it was a close game. I do not recall what the spread was, but I can tell you if it was plus 195, the spread was probably 7 or 8 points, and at least 6.5. If you would have taken the spread, you would have won. I tried to go risky, and lost on that one. Stanford plus 16 against Oregon was never a winner. 45-27 Ducks, and I wasn't impressed with Bo Nix or what Oregon Ducks had done so far this season, but it looks like at home, the same thing rings true. Bo Nix is good at home, and Oregon isn't as good as I thought they could be this year. Not even close, but they're not as bad as I thought they might be this past weekend against Stanford. So 2-2 in NCAA, so no harm, no foul. If you picked up TCU, you won more than you lost without question. So we move on to the NFL recap. Sorry, I'm just so used to saying NHL with the preseason picks I've been doing almost every day. NFL, Thursday Night Football. There's a lot I can say here. I could call it a bad beat, a bad break. I can call it whatever I want. It's a loss. Okay, I had the Dolphins. They were 3-0 coming in. They lose the game 27-15. Tua wasn't right. Okay? And I know there's a lot of talk about this. Should he have played? Should he have come back in the prior game or not? Is he concussed? Is he paralyzed? Well, I don't even know what the status is for Tua. I'm hoping everything works out and that the guy can walk and talk and breathe and write and read and live his life again. I don't know whether or not he's going to ever play football again. I kind of doubt that. I think that if he would have been 100%, they would have won this game. That's just my opinion. I would have taken it if I didn't think that. I kind of knew he was going to play when I took the bet. Bengals get it done with the white tiger uniform. And that's an L. We start off with an L in NFL, but that's okay. Titans get the job done on a plus 155 money line against the Colts. They win 24-17. Never a loser there. Eagles cover the 7 or the 6.5, depending on where you took it at or when you took it, against the Jags, 29-21. They win by 8 points there. They looked great in the first half. The offense kind of stalled in the second, but that's okay. We got the job done. That's a W. Sunday Night Football. I told you the Chiefs were going to beat the Bucks. I told you that Brady was done, even though he's got some weapons back this week. It didn't make much difference. Hell, if the Chiefs wouldn't have let off the gas or the Bucks defense wouldn't have figured something out, this could have been really ugly. And it was earlier on, but it ended up a 10-point game, 41-31. Chiefs, we go 3-1 in the NFL, 2-2 in NCAA football, 2-0 in Major League Baseball. 7-3 week for the public plays, excluding my NHL stuff, which is now on a separate channel, guys. BP311's hockey picks. Like, comment, share, subscribe. BP311's Weekday sports picks. Like, comment, share, subscribe. 7-3 is good. 7-3 is good. 70%, can't beat that, hardly. Can't beat with a stick. Definitely made some money. Here's the thing. I came into season 2 starting last Tuesday, 25-31. So it's going to take some more of those to get back over 500 and shooting towards the moon. So now we stand at 32-34, shade under 500, and we're shooting for the moon. Moving on to this week. Anything else before we do? This Week in Sports Betting, Season 2, Episode 3, NHL Preview, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on BP311's Hockey Picks this Friday, 8:30 p.m. You have until the end of that show. I can't tell you exactly what time it's going to end. It could be 9, could be 9:30, somewhere in between. Get your subscription on If you want, hit the notifications bell. Make sure you comment on that one or any previous video for BP311's Hockey Picks. 3 teams, 1 skater for a chance to win $50. If you did not pay attention to the contest rules in the beginning of the video, go back and watch/listen all over again. Okay, Thursday this week, I may have a show, I may not. There's not going to be any Major League Baseball. Hockey's on a separate channel. NBA hasn't started yet. I'm not going to do NBA preseason. I'm just a way bigger hockey fan. I will get into the NBA when the regular season starts. I may or may not have plays to add for this weekend for football. That'd be the only way I'm going to give you a Thursday show this week. So we're going to stick to the staple on Tuesday every week. Thursdays are going to be up in the air. But once the NHL's rolling through the regular season, and then from there, a few weeks later, the NBA is doing the same thing. Yeah, Tuesday and Thursday's going to be back. Last week, no Thursday. This week, most likely no Thursday show. Like I said, you want more picks, check out Pickett, BP311, bankroll 4880 code. Get yourself in that raffle. I will be probably trying to post some more stuff back over on Better Off. Handle over there is BP311 as well. Again, Pickett, not 100% accurate because I use books that aren't synced to that app. So put it that way. But it does give you kind of an idea. And anything that I take on the 10, I think, books that are synced there, you will see. So let's get into Tuesday for baseball, because by the time I see you again, it will be the playoffs. And I don't know if I'm going to give out any public plays in the playoffs. I'm not sure if I'm going to bet on the playoffs. I probably will, but I've found this niche with the first 5 spreads / money lines that I really like, and it's been very profitable for me over the last month or so, and that's going to go away. You're in the playoffs now. Both pitchers are probably decently good. There's a lot more at stake. It's not a regular 162-game season, regular season game. That really doesn't mean that much in the grand scheme of things, because there's so many games. I think they should shorten the schedule, to be completely honest, but that's okay. It would give us less to bet on, so I'm neither here nor there on that. Baseball, this may be the end for me, giving out baseball picks for this season. Maybe, maybe not. I do have the Cards and the Astros and the Braves and a bunch of these teams and the Mets. A bunch of the teams that are going to be in the playoffs I have futures on, and I'm going to kind of ride those. If something catches my eye, I'll let you know. But this may be the end for MLB for this year, for BP311's Weekday Sports Picks. I'm going to give you 3 today. I'm going to go heavy. And they're all first 5 bets, okay? I got the Arizona Diamondbacks minus half a run plus 115 in the first 5. Get that line over at PointsBet. They're facing the Brewers in Milwaukee at 740. You'll have to stream it. Zach Gallen's my guy. It's at 2.46 ERA, 12-3 record going against Lauer for the Brewers, 3.83 ERA, 10-7 record. Second game, I'm going with the Astros first 5 minus half a run minus 120. That line's also over at PointsBet. They're playing the Phillies in Houston, 8-10 TBS this one. Justin Verlander, 1.8 ERA, 17-4 record, likely the Cy Young winner this season. Phillies pitcher, for some reason I didn't write his name down. 3.37 ERA, 10-6 record. Sorry about that. Sometimes these things fall through the cracks. I'm not sitting in front of my computer right now, so I cannot tell you what that guy's name is offhand. Third play, Giants first 5. I ended up going here with a money line, a plus 100, instead of a run line. And I took it at Parks, or Play Gun Lake. Giants are playing the Padres in San Diego tonight, 9:40. You'll have to stream this one. They've got Carlos Rodon, 2.88 ERA, 14-8 record against Manoah. I don't know how to pronounce his name. 5.15 ERA, 7-9 record. While we're here, and I've said PointsBet a couple of times, let me just rattle this out. Again, if you sign up for PointsBet right now using code BP311, you can get a 100% deposit bonus match up to $2,000, or a 50% deposit bonus match up to $20,000. On top of that, 5 $100 risk-free bets. You lose a $100 bet. First 5 times, you can get a $100 free bet in your account. All that deposit bonus match money is going to be right into your account. On top of it, Power Hour every day, 1 to 2 p.m. All kinds of different stuff going on. I know that today they're going to drop an unspecified number of 5-time parlay boosters for 3-leggers. So a couple here, a couple there on a couple things that you already like and that you're already betting on. Why not give it a shot? I know I'm going to go over there and take D-backs, Astros, Giants, verse 5 money line parlay. I know I'm going to go over there and I'm going to take Titans, Eagles, and Chiefs money line parlay. I'm going to do a couple things in college. Probably going to go over there. No, that's some stuff I'm not giving out. So anyway, I'm going to see how many boosters I get. I expect to get at least 2. Run with it. They're doing great stuff. On top of all of that, if you play the casino in your first 72 hours of playing casino, even if you've been on there forever, I just did this recently, and I've been on there since almost the beginning. Your first 72 hours of casino play on PointsBet are, risk-free. So if you lose $50, you're going to get $100 in free spins or free play. So I think that maxes out at 400, meaning if you lose 200 or more, you're going to get 400. It's a 200% bonus on your losses. If you lose, if you win, even better. I saw somebody hit one for 14 grand on there. Never know. If you're into that kind of gambling, that's up to you. I understand that the more invested, safer plays realistically is sports betting. I do like blackjack myself, but I digress. Moving on. If you have PointsBet, you already have it. You already done the bonuses. You already ran through all that you can run through on there. You want another book and you want some deposit matches, I can get you one for $500. You deposit $500, you get $500 in free play, free bets. All you got to do is DM me on BP311's Facebook Messenger, and I will get back to you and get you in touch with the right person so you can get these bonuses and you can make out more opportunities for yourself, maximize your opportunities for profit and return on investment. NCAA football this weekend, I'm looking at Tennessee, minus 167 money line. When I took it, a minus 140. When I just checked it, they're playing LSU in Louisiana, noon ESPN. Look, Tennessee's got offense all day. The Volunteers are going to run it up and down the field. I know that it's a bit of a juiced money line. It's that way for a reason. Give me the Volunteers. Arkansas plus 6.5. When I took it, now it's plus 8. Here's the deal, though. And the thing with Tennessee is the number even came down. Sometimes taking it early helps you, sometimes it doesn't. I trade value for information is the way that I look at it. But sometimes the lines adjust to where you are better off waiting. So you do what you do you. Pick your prerogative, pick your poison, do what you want, keep an eye on things. Arkansas plus 6.5, Arkansas plus 8. I like it all day either way. At Mississippi State, noon, SEC Network on Saturday. I think the wrong team is favored here. I think the points are a gift. The money line's plus 265 on Arkansas. I might sprinkle that. I haven't done so yet. That line's over at DraftKings. Moving on, Kansas money line plus 148. Now plus 230 over at DraftKings against TCU in Kansas, noon. Fox Sports 1. I love TCU. I've loved TCU all year, and they've hit two big money lines for me when they were dogs, including last weekend. Kansas is actually good. I mean, you started the season out, somebody would have told me Kansas is going to be good this year. I probably would have slapped them, especially if they were a close friend or family. But they're good. They're actually good. They're actually competitive. And you're in Kansas. You're at home. TCU is good, too. It's going to be a dogfight. But here's the thing. You got home field. And on top of that, I take the value with Kansas. It's a value play, plus 148. Final game, UCLA, another value play, money line, plus 140 when I got a plus 160 right now at MGM. They're at home. They're playing Utah on Saturday at 3:30. This one's just a feeling. I love dogs, and underdog is a hungry dog, and hungry dogs run faster. And that ain't my line. It's Tanner Kern. Tanner Kern will be joining us on Friday this week in Sports Betting, Season 2, Episode 3, NHL Preview, BP311, Tanner Kern, Corey Manicelli, Rob S., hopefully TJ Saltdog, and we'll see who else I can get for the big-time special. Don't forget to join the $50 contest. 3 teams, 1 skater. Subscribe to BP311's Hockey Picks and comment those things to enter. The most wins in the month of October in regular season play between your 3 teams cumulatively will be your score. That's how you win. If you tie, goals scored by your skater is the breaker. Moving on to the NFL this weekend. This is really the value play. Out of all the plays I've given you, I know I gave you Kansas underdog money line, I gave you UCLA underdog money line, Arkansas with some points, all that stuff. This is the true value play. I live bet the Patriots on Sunday. They lost in overtime. I don't regret that bet. I know it didn't hit, but it could have just as easily hit as it didn't. The Packers are not lights out. They may still be the best team in the NFC North when you're dealing with the Lions and the Bears, but they're just not playing lights out football. And a coach like Belichick can keep them in check. Now, I'm not saying that the coaching in New York is as good, but you got to think about the fact that these guys for the Giants came from Buffalo, and that's who's running the New York Giants, head coach, I believe, and was it the DC or the OC? Can't remember. A couple guys in New York came from Buffalo, highly successful team with Josh Allen. I think the Giants have just as much of a chance to win as the Packers do in London at 9:30 in the morning after a long flight in a weird location. I'll take it. I'll take the value at plus 280 on the Giants. I see it now at plus 300 over at Caesars. Giants, Packers. I'm not sure who the home team is in this one. Don't really care because no one's the home team. You're in London. 9:30 a.m. kick, NFL Network. Game 1 in the NFL. Now this one, look, I know it's risk. I know it's a value underdog money line play. That's okay. I'm confident enough in the rest of my picks that I'm probably going to go 4-1 even if that doesn't hit. Game 2, Falcons plus 9, plus 8.5 now. Sorry about that, guys. They're at the Tampa Bay Bucks, 1 o'clock on Fox. The Bucks have scored like 1 touchdown in every game. Maybe the exception was against the Chiefs. But they looked bad until halftime. Not sure what adjustments they have made or what adjustments they can make. Look, I believe in Mariota and London, and if they get the backup quarterback involved, I like him too. I think Atlanta's better than anybody had expected, better than anybody gives them credit for. And I'm not saying they're going to win this game, but I think they can cover 9, even 8.5. I gave myself a shot at a push. Next game, Titans, I'm running it back. You know it's my team. I always got the hat on. Titans, money line. I got it at minus 110. Now it's out to minus 140. So this is the one I really got to apologize for because the numbers were better when I took the bet. And I just didn't have time to get a show in like I did the past weekend. Titans at Commies. That's what I call the Washington team this day and age. 1 p.m. on CBS. Anybody who wants to talk trash about the Titans can. They lost to the Giants. I completely understand. But look what the Giants have done since. On top of that, they shredded the Colts. They're still the best team in this division. Derrick Henry ain't done. I don't have a lot of respect for Ryan Tannehill. He's kind of like Jared Goff light, but he does okay until you get into clutch situations in the playoffs. Remind me not to bet on the Titans in the playoffs, especially with Tannehill at quarterback. Malik Willis is the backup quarterback who I'm excited to see more from in the future. And Robert Woods, man, I'm glad they picked him up. Value deal. Value contract. Titans money line, minus 140 at DK Commies, 1 p.m. CBS. Eagles minus 4.5. Now I see it minus 5 at Caesars, minus 5.5 most places. They're playing the Cardinals, 425 Fox. Eagles are the best team in the NFL right now, especially in the NFC. You can say that the Chiefs are better. I would agree with you. You can say that the Bills are better. Might be a toss-up, in my opinion. I still think the Chiefs own the Bills until proven otherwise. I think the Chiefs are still the best team in the NFL. I think that Patrick Mahomes is still the best quarterback in the NFL, and Josh Allen has to prove something. Rodgers and Wilson and especially Brady are on their way out. Eagles to cover. I'd get Eagles up. I'd take Eagles minus 6.5. I know you got 2 scrambling quarterbacks, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. It's going to be an exciting matchup to watch. This game, I'm going to want to watch this game. I might even, I usually have 2 TVs going. One's got Red Zone, one's got whatever game. I'll probably have the Lions on because I live in Michigan. My kid likes to watch them. But the second TV is probably going to have this game on right after that, I'm hoping. And if not, I'll find a way to put it on because this is the game I really want to watch on Sunday, more than any other game, to be completely honest with you. But when the smoke clears and all is said and done, the Eagles aren't going to falter, in my opinion. Not here. Not in this situation. Not against this team. So I would take Eagles all the way up to 6.5. You're going to get it at 5 right now at Caesars. Minus 5, Philadelphia in Phoenix. Last one, Monday Night Football. Kansas City Chiefs, minus 6.5. I see it minus 7 now at PointsBet. I would still take that. Might be a push. Probably not. The Raiders are hungry. The Raiders are desperate. The Raiders won their first game last weekend. 8:15 p.m. ESPN Monday Night Football in Kansas City. They're going to get outclassed by the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and those guys. So let's do a quick recap and get out of here. I know it's been 25 minutes, but when I only do one show a week, sometimes two, for this channel, for this page, I'm giving you a lot of picks. There's a lot to go over. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. 12 plays. 12 plays this week. We're going to go over all of them next Tuesday. And at which time, if not sooner, I'm going to give you the, what would it be, Week 6 NFL plays, the Week 7 NCAA plays. I might even do it this weekend. If not, it'll be next Tuesday when we recap this whole deal. By that time, we'll be into the playoffs in baseball. We will be kicking off the NHL regular season. But if you want the NHL picks, you got to go to BP311's Hockey Picks. You got to like, comment, share, subscribe over there. Like, comment, share, subscribe over here. Comment 3 teams and a skater over there. Get entered in a contest to win $50. Running through the plays one more time. Diamondbacks minus a half a run. First 5 plus 115 a points bet at the Brewers. 7:40 tonight. Stream it. Next game, Astros first 5 minus half a run. Minus 120 a points bet. Versus the Phillies in Houston. 8:10 on TBS. Giants first 5 money line plus 100. I grabbed it at Parks at Padres. 9:40 p.m. Stream it. D-backs have Gallen. Stros have Verlander. Giants have Rodon. I'm also going to parlay those. NCAA football, Tennessee money line over LSU. Arkansas plus 8 at Mississippi State. Kansas money line at TCU. Versus TCU at Kansas. Getting it plus 230 right now at DraftKings. UCLA money line at home versus Utah, plus 160 right now at MGM. Giants money line, plus 300 right now at Caesars. That's the value play versus the Packers in London Sunday morning, 9:30 NFL Network. Falcons plus 8.5 at the Bucks, 1 p.m. Fox Sunday. Titans money line, minus 140 at DraftKings at the Washington Commies, 1 p.m. CBS Sunday. Eagles minus 5, Caesars at Cards, 425 Fox Sunday. Chiefs minus 7 points bet in Kansas City versus the Raiders, 8:15 p.m. ESPN Monday Night Football. Please check out the Hockey Picks page, BP311's Hockey Picks on YouTube. I have BP311 on Facebook now. I have BP311 on TikTok spelled out. I'm all over the place. When invited, I'll probably be on Better Wins with Johnny Hahn, hopefully sometime soon. I will be doing This Week in Sports Betting this Friday at 8:30. I'm going to keep the Hockey Picks going through the preseason all week. Keep it profitable.